We would like to welcome you back, where you join us in Bray on Alderney. We set sail across the English Channel and spend a restful night in Studland Bay. We then shelter from a storm in Poole harbour before setting off once more for Cowes. And that's it, that's us departing Alderney. Amazing. The night was a little bit rolly, but not terrible. So we didn't have too bad a night. And we arrived quite late, quite early, so not a lot of time spent in Alderney. Today we're going to follow a course of about 15 degrees all day, and we're going to go to Studland Bay. So, the skipper is making breakfast. I'm on watch. Just a beautiful sunny start to the day.
There you go.
Oh, look at this. This is where the magic comes from. Breakfast. Thank you. Egg, bacon and mushroom sandwich on sourdough. God, I'm so happy. Well, we're doing really well. We've got about 35 miles to go across the channel. We've done nearly half of it. We're in the middle of a shipping lane, as you can see, lots of big ships. We have to time our run, so we slot between them and don't disturb their course. It's their right of way, and we have to be very careful to keep out of the way of them. But having a magnificent sail. Well, it's a motor sail, to be honest, but it's still rather nice. Here's the skipper. We're having a tea break. We've had biscuits as well, but we've hidden the evidence.
Look at this wannabe. Wishing he was a yacht. Look at him. No speed at all. Don't know what they call them, fast cats. He can't be doing 6 knots. Probably 30. But you know, he still wishes he was a yacht. Here she is, chillaxing, thinking she's doing a lot of work when she's just actually trying to supervise me. Yeah, I should bloody laugh.
You went there, didn't you?
Here we are, the Jurassic coastline, looking lovely and resplendent and very British. We'll have to go travelling, but in the words of the immortal Frank Sinatra, it's oh so nice to come home. Although, I believe he could sing.
We're almost at Studland Bay now. You can see just on the left of the picture, we've got Old Harry Rocks. Looking rather fantastic. Look at these, what a view. There's a boat just sailing around the end. Let's see here, look. There he is. looks amazing. We're just going around the other side of that and we'll anchor in Studland Bay. Oh, it's been spectacular. It's been gloriously hot. Perhaps, you know, some people would complain there's no wind, but we picked a day when there wouldn't be, so we'd have a nice, gentle, quiet crossing. I seem to have lost the skipper. He was there keeping watch. He's gone now. Over there is Swanage Bay. Just beautiful. There we go. Well, we've made it. We're moored up. There's Old Harry Rocks and Old Harry's wife. And we are moored in Studland Bay. So here's Studland Bay. We're on eco-friendly mooring boards so that we're not anchored in their grass that they're trying to save. Spectacular. So we've got up this morning and the peace and calm of last night has gone and been replaced by an easterly, and it's meant to be a 4 to 6. So the waves have started to come in and we're already bucking around a bit. We've had a nice cooked breakfast, but we're going to head into Poole Harbour, which is only a few nautical miles away that way, and get out this yucky swell. It's a bit of a wild and bumpy ride this morning. We came our way across the shallow bit, very wild and bumpy. It's calmed down a bit now, we're in the main channel, heading into Poole Harbour. So if I jump up on deck, there are other boats. See the port hand markers, nice and red. And we're heading down what's called a small ships channel towards a chain ferry that links sandbanks to the sort of Studland side. So we've just got to dodge that on the way in. Don't want to get too close to him. Just look at us rocking and rolling. We're getting the waves side on. Roly, roly. Oh God, hold on. So here we are, coming through where the chain ferry is. We can see it there. This is the chain ferry, the big white boat with the red bottom. So it looks like from the rear that the ramp's still down, so they're still loading. I can still see one of their guys on the land. So we should be able to go through. Oh my God! Just as we enter the skinniest channel in the world, a massive super ferry thing. Oh my God, it's a cruise ship! It's coming out that tiny channel. Oh my God, what a nightmare. So Alan's got to stick to one side of this channel on the port side. He's got to keep quite close in to keep away from this big ferry. God, this is entertaining. It is not what we were expecting. The chain ferry is still loading, so don't worry about him. You can take it close to him. Yeah, look at this. Their ramp is still down, so they're still loading. There's a little dinghy zipping through, taking life in his hands. It's bouncing around. And here's the massive Brittany Ferries ship. Oh my God, it's huge. I'll cross over so I can show you properly. Oh, try not to bang my head. There we go. We're sharing a narrow little channel with this beast. Woohoo! We're making our way through small craft moorings in some slightly deeper water. It gets very shallow in here for us, but we're going for it. It's very sheltered. At the moment, we're...
4 metres.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to show them. 4.1 metres. So so we're okay. We're in a deeper part. But when we come through the moorings, it's a little bit more shallow. We're going to try and anchor there. We are in and anchored just off Brownsea Island. So here we are. There are a couple of other boats anchored up here. As you can see, it's a lot calmer. There's a gentle thaw in here. And it's just really rather nice. Lovely views. A little bit of sun trying to break through. And we are settling in. And Alan, I believe, is making the tea. So we've made it ashore on Brownsea Island. Here with the stangers. They're just lifting the tinker trump up. We decided we're going to come ashore. Which was a wet experience, so Livy's now cleaning her feet.
I do not want my feet on Wiki feet.
It's only your feet. We can charge money for that, Liv. And then we're going to take a path through here and try and look for a cafe. This could go horribly wrong. As we're walking around the island, we can see all these signs made by different scouting groups. And added to the post to show you all the people that have been here. There's signs from all around the world.
What?
Here we are, we're back at the dinghy. We're going to head back to our boat now. Okay, so we've been in Poole harbour for about 4 days. It's been really stormy. Didn't get to take much footage because the camera ran out of battery and we've been on anchor. Oh, hang on, I'm going to turn that off. Now, where were we? Turn the alarm off. The skipper is taking us out. We've been to Poole harbour and charged up and did a load of shopping and bits. In front of me, behind the motorboat, you can see Sandbanks, one of the most expensive bit of properties, or land for properties, and the properties themselves, I guess, in the UK. Stretches all the way across, and we're heading towards a gap over here. We're going to head out of Poole harbour and back to Studland Bay. I think the plan is to spend the night at Studland Bay and then head over to Cowes tomorrow. Back to the skipper. So we arrived last night. Unfortunately, when I came in, I had a migraine, so I didn't film. I went straight to bed. But another lovely night. The view of the rocks. But you can just see in the distance the Isle of Wight. If I can get it in focus. There you go. The Isle of Wight. Some rays of sun on it. That's where we're headed this morning. We're off. We've set off at about 10 to 8-ish, something like that. Barely any wind in here, but it is west-southwest and we've been really tucked in. This boat's been gone for about an hour and he's barely gone anywhere. I'm afraid we're motoring. Skies look a bit like we might get some rain. Well, Old Harry Rocks look amazing in the morning light as we head off. It's definitely worth getting up for. I love being out on the water. It makes such a difference to the way you feel. You might be able to see some masts in the background. That's where we were on a mooring buoy. We were on one of the Studland Bay ones. It's there to protect the seagrass underneath, so we didn't anchor. just see the Isle of Wight there. Now when I pan round to the left, you can see the edge of Hurst Point. So we're going to go through the Needles Channel. So we're coming up onto the Isle of Wight side, and then we're going to make our way up into that gap. We can go through the North Channel, but with these benign conditions this morning, we thought we'd go and enjoy the view on the Needles Channel. So we're just heading into the Needles Channel. Hopefully, over there, you can see the light flashing away. This is the narrow bit at the bottom, as Alan tells me, not the top, so at the bottom. It's quite exciting. It feels like a bit of a special moment for us. Having come down from Scotland, been around Brittany, I think we're thinking maybe we might try and circumnavigate the whole of the UK. So we've done probably over half of it. So we're headed east, and we'll see how far we get this season. Here we are. Really close now. Excellent view. I never really thought we'd sail here, so this is quite exciting. I'm really thrilled actually to be doing it. I know lots and lots of sailors sail on the south coast and in the Studland area all the time, but for us this is new, so we're going to enjoy every moment. We aren't the only ones out here. There's another yacht there, look, Haven Passage, slowly going out, and we're slowly going in.
We're just making our way up the channel from the Needles, and we came across this military-looking structure over here. I think it's off Hurst Point. Obviously a bit of a lighthouse, and I just wondered what it was really. I think it must be some sort of military structure. Sorry about the zooming in. The everything about it says defence, I think. We're currently doing nearly 10 knots as we make our way up the channel. It's all very exciting. And on the other side of the channel, we've got this structure, which looks industrial. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's quarrying, or I don't know. Looks like a factory of some description. Impressive looking building, actually.
We're doing really well. This is just coming towards the entrance for Cowes. We're going around this cardinal. I don't know if you can see, but in the distance there's something in the water to avoid. There we go, we can see it in the middle of the shot. So go around that. It's a breakwater, so we have to go either side, but definitely not through the middle. And basically we are in. We're going to head to the fuel berth, and when we've topped up the tank, we're going to go and find ourselves a nice cosy berth and head ashore. We need a walk. Well, we've come in. We've come past the breakwater, which is there, and we're heading this way towards the sort of marina area that you can see just to the right of our mast, and we're trying to find the fuel berth, but I feel like we're really close inshore. Look at that skinny little entrance. So we've arrived in Cowes Yacht Haven. I'm just going ashore to check in and get rid of our rubbish. And the skipper wants
fish and chips.